Hello, welcome back to another video. Hope everybody's well. I am looking a little bit dishevelled this afternoon, so if it's offending you, I do sincerely apologise. It's because I've been doing a little bit of autumn cleaning. I should have probably done spring cleaning, and then I wouldn't have been in this predicament come autumn, let me tell you. It's taken me so far 11 hours to do my dining room, and in that time I have not picked up a paintbrush. Oh no, I haven't. I've been sorting drawers out, been sorting things out from 13 years ago. I suppose it's been therapeutic in one way, but in another way it's been knackering. It's been a little bit of an emotional thing. So I've had to get rid of quite a lot of the old home learning stuff. From 13 years ago. I've boxed up some like numeracy and literacy stuff that I can pass on to some other home educator, and donated loads and loads of games and jigsaws that might never get used because I don't know whether they're things that people buy for the kids anymore. We still use some games like Scrabble and Upwards, and what else do we use? Articulate and illustrations, drafts, chess, that kind of stuff. But they don't do games anymore because they're getting older, and I don't know whether that kind of thing is dying out now with technology. So I took a load of those to Charity Shop, and then I've started clearing other bits of my house out, even though I still haven't fully finished the dining room because that's how my brain rolls. As we know now, I am my greatest distraction. Anyway, done a OCADO Shop. It's like a store cupboard stock up, OCADO Shop. And I thought we'd unpack it together because it's not a massive order. It actually came to £40. So you can tell me whether you think I got a good deal for 40 quid. There's a few interesting bits that might inspire you to get it. I am a review reader. Most of you will know. So if you do like to be sort of assured that you're getting a good thing, you can if I recommend you out, because I've read reviews and quite possibly been using it for quite a while to start with. So £40 for this lot from OCADO. If you've not heard of OCADO before, and I reckon you probably will have if you're in the UK, it's home delivery only. They don't have a physical store. So you can never nip in. I think I've got a couple of M&S things because M&S is involved with OCADO. So if you do want a good M&S food shop and OCADO delivery in your area, then get yourself a delivery pass because they're quite good value. I used to have, or I've just had one up until recently, I had $4.99, something like that. I think it started out slightly cheaper though, midweek delivery pass. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday unlimited delivery. And then yesterday, when I put this order in, I changed it to the $8.99 delivery pass, which gives me 7 days unlimited delivery. However, I don't think you get the full spectrum of delivery slots, you know, because when I was just looking, when I'd got my old pass, there were lots of delivery slots for today. And then when I bought the $8.99 one, most of them were taken off. I don't know. Anyway, these are on offer for £6 at the minute for 6 cans. Which are they £6 for 6 pounds? These tomatoes are always on offer. They are some of the nicest tomatoes that you will actually try, I think, depending on how you like your tomatoes, obviously. Let me just get. No, they're not £6. They're £4.50. That is a good deal. All right, you do maths on how much it is per can. The last time I got these tomatoes, they were 2 tins for £1.80, and now they are cheaper. There is another brand of the pulp tomatoes that I use, but these are the ones that are on offer at the minute. And I do a lot of cooking from scratch. Let me take it out so you can see a can. So when I see them on offer, I like to just buy them for my store cupboard. They do taste really nice. And obviously, the more things that you add into it, the nicer they're going to taste. Coconut milk. This does have stuff added to it, right? But the thing is I've tried using the block of coconut and putting the water in, and I don't like it. So my taste buds just must like shite. I'll tell you ingredients. So it's that's the French, hang on, coconut extract, don't know what that means, 86%, then water, then emulsifiers, or E435, and stabilisers, or E466. So, listen, it's a product of Thailand. It tastes nice. It's one of the nicer ones that I found for cooking. So that's what I'm sticking with. If you know a better one though, let me know. They're just over £1.50 a can. I was looking for the ones in Aldi the other day. I couldn't find any. But again, like I said in my Aldi shop, there were quite a few bits and bobs that weren't available. What am I making? Have a guess. £1.85. Somebody pointed out the other day that they thought that Marks and Spencer's used a British sugar and Lyle's may use sugar from other places. Produced in the UK from raw cane sugar sourced from a range of non-UK countries. And that's why my brown sugar crew, because it would be more expensive from Marks and Spencer's. I tried looking for the Marks and Spencer's one online, but it wasn't in stock. Maybe it's because it's autumn, or maybe there's something going on with the sugar that Marks and Spencer's are using, because other sugar items are also out of stock in OCADO. So who knows? I don't watch news very often, so it might have already been said on news that Marks and Spencer's are in a sugar shortage. I ain't got a clue, because I don't really listen to what's put out there. Again, I went to Aldi. They didn't have any of these. These are like an essential in my life, these. I got 2 bags, £3.50 a bag. So it's not cheap, 200 grams. But I put them onto my porridge. I bake with them. I put them on top of crumbles. They're sort of like, granola. Use them in granola. So they're an essential part of my kitchen. So I've got 2 packs. One because I've used the last of my other pack, and then the other one to go in the store cupboard for when I next need it. Now this, buttermilk, 90p. I don't think that's bad. If you saw one of my September videos, you saw that I bought 1.2 litres double cream reduced, and I turned it into butter, and I got the buttermilk from the butter. And I said that that's the only way that I do it, but I didn't realise it were at 90p. So this actually is really good, because I can turn this into a loaf of soda bread, but I will still have some left over to go into scones. So with this, I'm going to make soda bread. I've got some gluten-free flour, so I'm going to try to do it gluten-free. But then I'm going to make buttermilk scones. Oh yes, I am. I'm not putting any fruit in them, so kids like them. And then they can have some with jam. And whipped up double cream. I've not got clotted cream, and I'm not that talented to make my own. I did look into it, and it seems like a very lengthy process. I like organic whole milk. It is sometimes on offer. It is currently on offer. Get 3, get 25% off, but I only needed 1. Golden castor sugar. I like to use this in different bacons, £2.65 for a kilogram. See, they've got this on off. They've got this in, but the sugar cubes and the treacle, and I think there was something else that I definitely noticed weren't in, but this was in. So I got the Marks and Spencer's. Shall we have a look? Now you see, this is a product of Mauritius, so maybe they're out of stock of the British sugar stuff. But this is product of Mauritius, packed in the UK. It's nice. It gives like a, I don't know, it's more of a caramelly taste, isn't it? The golden castor sugar. I've got some bagels. So I bought some bacon and some really nice tomatoes. And these were on offer for £1. Lighter bagels, so you get a lighter texture and 30% less calories. The reviews are really good. so that you can't tell any difference from normal ones. So I'm going to whack some bacon and tomato, some salt and pepper onto one of those one day. What else have we got? Ground almonds. I've got a few recipes calling for ground almonds. And again, they didn't have them in Aldi. I don't know whether they normally do. I just presumed that they would. But what are these? £1.50 for, is it 100 grams? Yeah. Obviously, if you're gluten-free, this is a good replacement, isn't it? Because it's almonds. But what am I using this for? I've got a clue. I've got a couple of recipes that I'm doing this week. And both, I think, call for ground almonds. It's also good in crumble toppings as well. Just in case you're doing any autumnal baking. Remember that for your crumble toppings. Pumpkin seeds. Didn't have any of these in Aldi. And they do sell them because they were on the sign. I got 3 bags, £1.20 a bag. And I use these a lot. I put them, I have them with cheese and apple and pumpkin seeds. They're very good for your health, these little seeds. I also put them on top of soup sometimes. What else do I do with them? I put them in granola. But yeah, they're very good. Nice on soup. You know, if you can toast them. My daughter toasts them, I just chuck them in. But very nice on butternut squash soup, carrot soup. Nice crunch when you're eating. Sage, didn't have any of this all day. I'm doing crispy sage leaves. I'm doing a butternut squash and bloody hell, what am I doing? Butternut squash and butterbean stew, and it tells you to do, or it suggests that you do crispy sage leaves for on top of it. So that's quite expensive, I think. What was that? Oh no, it was £1. It's not expensive, is it? This were just something to bring the bill up to the correct price, because you have to pay £40 or more. £2. Very good reviews. I've started making some like seasonal coffees, and I kept thinking of a strawberry and cream one, even though that is summer and not autumn. But as I said, this has got very good reviews. Surprised me. They were all saying that it doesn't taste artificial at all. So I thought I'll get it for my store cupboard. Whether I use it now or whether I keep it, don't matter, does it? And then these oats are on offer. Then some of the best oats that I think that you can sort of get are the organic jumbo oats. And they were £2 a pack at the minute, which makes them cheaper than the nice oats in Aldi. And again, I have porridge nearly every morning at the minute. I pimp it up though. And they're good for granola, that I haven't made for quite a long time. I'm missing it, but at the same time can't be bothered to do it. It's one of those situations. So I got 2 bags, because I like to get it when it's on offer. £1. You need onions in your fridge when you're cooking all the time, and I've forgotten to get some. And this is a good deal. I mean, most flour, basic flour, is a good price, isn't it? But this is 85p for 1.5 kilograms, whereas the 500 gram bags, the dinky bags, they're 45p. So you actually save quite a lot of money by buying the bigger bags. I got 2. I don't even know whether I need one. I'm just presuming that I need some. So I got it. And that is my little stock up from OCADO. What do you think price-wise, if you don't shop at OCADO? Is it comparable to where you shop? I thought I'd seen, that Yeo Valley organic milk's £2.10 for a litre. It is on the expensive side. You know, when you normally get the bigger bottles for less. But we're not big, I've said it before, we're not big milk drinkers. Or egg eaters either. It's just how it is. In this house, every household's different, isn't it? I suppose that's why we like to sometimes come on and watch other people's shopping, so we can get ideas and see how other people live. Right, I'm going to buzz off. It's just a really quick video just to check in and show you bits and bobs that are on offer in OCADO, and just encourage you to stock your store cupboard up a little bit. If you haven't done it yet, get it done. Right, you take care until next time. Bye.